You are now listening to the Locked In Podcast with Trevor Brown
and Jose Strusenberg. All right, so we decided to do this podcast because we had some free time recently during this crazy quarantine situation. We came up with a few ideas to talk about. We're gonna throw some statuses out there to see if we can get some
guests.
Submissions for some advice, topics. But I don't know. Right now, we're just gonna talk and see how things work out.
Yeah, kind of wing it. Well,
what have you been doing right now, Trevor? What past few days? I know we haven't been doing much because we've been locked in this fucking house. What have you been doing?
I've been playing a lot of video games lately because there's really not much to do because you can't leave your house right now.
Let's talk about that hot drop that recently came out.
Warzone?
No, not that. You know.
Oh, Animal Crossing. Yeah. I've been putting a lot of hours into it. I feel like more than some. Yeah, I've been putting a lot of work into that, and it's very. I feel like it came out at the right time. As as unfortunate that is, but I feel like a lot of people can appreciate the release of this because a lot of more people will be in like I've been seeing statuses like every day on Facebook where people will be like, I need a Switch. Like I need a Switch. I need Animal Crossing. I see the memes.
I feel like the most Switches have been sold at the release of this game than I have ever seen before.
Yeah, because I've just seen like I've had the Switch since like launch, and you got it maybe like a year after it released or so, but you didn't get it like when anything like hot was dropping. You just always wanted one.
I wanted one. I got it just because.
Yeah, the money and just the time. Yeah, and it's just funny because like this game has been talked about for like a while. And it just seems like everybody's late to the party now because like everybody that already wanted Animal Crossing got it and then had the positive feedback or whatever because like,
I was seeing statuses where they bought the game but they didn't have their Switch yet.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
Well, look at the time when we went to the
we went to GameStop
and they were saying that every place is sold out. The nearest place that had a Switch was Pennsylvania.
Yeah, because and I didn't know because it was like in the beginning of the quarantine, but the quarantine wasn't it wasn't strict or anything, and people were just more talking about the internet, but like nothing was enforced yet. So I remember when I asked them like, is it because of the virus? Like, why would they be selling all of a sudden? You know what I mean? I didn't know if it was.
Well, the way I took it was like because everyone's stuck in their house, they wanted to have some sort of something to keep them busy. Yeah. So that's why I felt like they went out and got a Switch. But he actually said because most people are getting their tax returns.
Back. Yeah, that's what I thought, and I didn't even think of that, but it makes a lot of sense. Because maybe I think people were getting, you don't know when your tax return comes unless you like file it, and some people file it late or they have to wait for W-2s. So maybe some people were, wanted to get Animal Crossing, but they were just.
So right now you have like a couple days into Animal Crossing. Positive thoughts so far?
Yeah, I think it's really fun. I think it's a good, game to just like chill back and play. You can play multiplayer with your friends. Just kind of like be able to just shut your brain off. It's like if you want to just chill. That's why I think it's going to be a good thing for like this period of time if you do have a Nintendo Switch. I'll say like it's a very good like relieving bright game. It's more like uplifting, and I think that's why it comes in handy during this time. Kind of, you don't want to play. I know Doom Eternal came out the same day, and it's like maybe a little bit more like I'm not for one to just be not against like dark gory games or anything, but you know what I mean. Like this is just a really like gloomy time, so I feel like a game like this might be a perfect time to just be a little bit more uplifting.
I'm sure everybody knows who's listening to this podcast knows Trevor's humor. So why don't you share with the listeners what your island's called?
Oh, fuck it. But it's spelled Phucket. I said on Google and I wanted a little bit of something funnier, and I guess there is an actual island. I can't remember if it's called fuck, spelled Phuck, or it's called fuck it, but it's spelled I think it's fuck it, but it's Puhket or whatever. I don't know. I might be saying it wrong, but I just spelled it like fuck with a P. So I don't know. I wanted to be stupid.
You played the original Animal Crossing, didn't you?
Yeah, my next door neighbor actually had it. I never had a GameCube, but he never had a PS2, so we would just spend each other's time at each other's house. So like he had one basically because he'd come over every day, but he had a GameCube, and I had my own file over there, and we were like brothers, but like so we
Right.
played every day.
See, I never played the original, so I kind of came in here with an open mind. So far, I like it. It took me a while to get the hang of it because I didn't know what I needed to do.
Yeah, because you kind of just get thrown in. If you never played the original ones, you don't know the little things to do, and it was like that on the other one.
Right.
But it was a little bit more basic. They added like a lot of stuff on this one.
Right.
But
I'm a
yeah.
gamer, but then I'm not. I never really gamed when I was a kid.
And you
I
never
didn't
played something really chill though, have you? Like
No, like I think the very first system I had. Me and my uncle had. I would go to my uncle's house. He had like N64 and stuff like that. But I didn't have an actual system to myself. But I think the first system I had was a PS2, and like the
Okay.
only game that I had for that was Lord of the Rings.
I had $20 Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
Everybody's playing SmackDown versus Raw or Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
I had $20
Well,
Lord of the Rings.
I grew up with my grandparents. My grandparents were strict. So
They didn't care about anything
I-
of like what was current, like PS2 just came out or
Yeah.
whatever. They like that didn't matter.
So
Yeah.
I could only play like a game for maybe an hour.
So even Lord of the Rings didn't matter.
No. Plus, you gotta think, I never had like a fucking memory card, so I had to restart that shit every time.
So you didn't even order yeah, I owned the first level of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I know. I owned the first hour of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's funny. So, you didn't really get into gaming that much, like hardcore, until we started hanging out, right?
What do I say? I'd
Played
say
Grand Theft Auto and stuff a little bit, right? Like, did you ever like have a favorite game prior to that?
my favorite game.
No, did you like prior to that though? Like before we started hanging out, did you like game at all? Like, were you like?
I gamed a little bit when I'm like left my grandmother's house. I had like a PS3,
Yeah.
and I think my favorite game. This is back when I was getting the GameFly.
Oh, you got GameFly?
Yeah.
Did you get GameFly when you lived in the apartment?
No.
Not with me, but like
I had
before?
GameFly when I lived with my mom.
Okay.
And I think my favorite game, like the first game that I'd gotten through GameFly was Portal.
Oh, okay.
For some reason that game was fucking. I loved that game.
Okay.
Like I don't know, just be from like.
Did you play the sequel?
Yes, Portal 2.
Yeah.
I
They didn't
like-
make any after, did they?
No,
No, that was it.
that was it.
Oh,
But it was
that's cool.
still.
No.
fun.
I've never played it, but I know
I like-
everybody loves it.
I like games, but sometimes I really like those puzzle games that really make like
Okay.
put your mind to work.
Like Star Wars.
Yes.
Until you play the whole thing.
Yeah. Or until it gets repetitive, where you're just doing the same shit, like
Spider-Man.
every other open world game.
See, and that's why I can't play Spider-Man and Assassin's Creed. I feel like people
Oh,
are gonna
every
bash me
fucking
on that.
game, every game, Batman.
It's
Fucking-
just like I feel like they lack content after a while because they try to push those releases out so fast.
Yeah.
Like Assassin's
Every
Creed.
game that's out now, you're doing the same shit, just different.
Well, I don't
different
mind. I don't mind that. I don't mind that like some games are similar to each other. My thing is like okay, when like Spider-Man, like we've talked about this numerous times, but the side stuff, it's just like to get all the little things in it, you have to just sit there and go back and like okay, I gotta take down this guy, gotta take down this thing, but there's like you get three different
Every
like,
side mission, there's like one where you have to find the gas, and it's the same thing 30 times.
Yeah, to grind out these little. I think it was like currency or some like little currency for the side stuff.
Yeah.
I don't remember,
But
yeah. It's like I feel like they lacked content, like to drag the game out, and
Yeah.
so they just did that, and it's like, I don't know. There's no
Spider-Man
point there.
did come out with a DLC that I never got into because
The storyline was good,
I love
but
the story.
I thought it was good, but I felt like there was points where I'm like, it dragged out.
So honestly, I've been like the open world games. I just play this like the main mission, and that's it. Because the side shit just gets so repetitive.
Yeah, I feel like it's less. It's sad. I saw that thing before.
That's what took me off of Division the first time.
The side stuff.
Yeah, I never even finished the main story.
Yeah, the game died very fast, unfortunately.
And I kind of brought it back with Division 2 because I've seen a lot of people playing it, like our mutual friend Talon.
Yeah, he plays. He got it about the same time. See, it went on sale, so I don't know if there's a reason why it went
That's
on
the
sale.
only reason I got it was because
Yeah, I
I
know-
got
I
it
know
for
it
like
went on sale.
$3.
Yeah, I've got it on my PS4, but I haven't played it yet. I think like during this whole just chilling and hanging out for like a couple months or whatever, I want to pick up some. good single player games either on PC or PS4. Just
Right.
kind of play through. I might go through and play the old Doom games. I haven't played those yet, and I know everybody's been talking about Doom Eternal, so I don't know. Maybe I'll do that.
Did you ever watch that movie?
What, Doom?
Yeah.
As a movie?
Yeah. You didn't know they had a movie?
No.
I
What is that on Netflix or something? Or no?
No, I don't know. It might be because of the new.
Was it a big deal?
It was it was a big deal. Yeah. It has The Rock in it.
Was it older?
Um,
Or is it like?
it was pretty old,
Oh, really?
but it was I thought it was to be pretty good. Some people might have like a different opinion, but I don't know. I guess it's a definitely good thing to watch.
Yeah. What is it about? It's based on the game or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'll go give that a watch. Or not. I don't watch movies.
I know. That's all I do is watch movies.
And I'm the exact opposite. Yo, you should watch this movie. Yeah, I'll get.
I'll watch it like 3 years later when it's not relevant.
Yeah, dude, I just watched Pineapple Express the other day. Just kidding. No, but that's probably like one of the few movies I'll go. I'm weird with movies. I'll either like somebody will be like, "Yo, you gotta watch this movie," and I'm like, "Yeah."
See, I'm different. I'm weird with shows.
I don't
Like-
watch show. I don't even watch shows. I don't watch TV. I watch football.
Yeah, that's it.
I literally watch football.
I didn't even finish Breaking Bad. I'm like 5 episodes from the end.
It kills me because that's like one of the few shows I watch. Like I feel like that ruined TV for me. Ever since I watched that, because I thought it was like the greatest show of all time, I haven't watched TV since. Seriously,
Well, I heard good things about Better Call Saul.
I have heard the opposite.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know.
I tried getting into it, but I never finished Breaking Bad to understand it.
It's the prequel.
Yeah. Well, they did.
But
You watch the movie?
no, because I heard it was bad.
The what is it called?
The new one.
El Dorado or something like that.
Yeah, I was so excited, and then I heard negative reviews on it. I heard it never needed to happen. So I was like, nope.
That used to be my favorite kids movie. Fucking El Dorado.
The Disney one.
Hell yeah. That.
Yeah, I don't know. And then you been listening to any music lately?
Music. Come on, man. I've been listening to the same shit for the past 3 years. I listen to my daily on Spotify. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I'm open to taking some music, like requests.
Well, you just told me that Acacia Stream just came out with.
Yeah, Acacia Strain surprise dropped at EP last Friday.
You said
And,
they're doing each album is gonna have what 2 songs on it.
So far they've done it. Okay, so they haven't confirmed it, but yeah, 2 weeks ago. I mean, this is I'm just piecing this together. So, see, like they dropped this EP. They surprise dropped another EP like about 2 weeks ago called D, and then like the other day they just surprise dropped E. But each song has 2 songs on it, but they're really good.
So it's gone from the first album was D and then this one's E.
Yeah, and so,
So
I'm thinking
every
it's either
album's gonna spell it
louder.
Well,
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. So I think it's either
Didn't
that.
someone else just recently do that too?
I don't know because but like look at their this CD that they did that called It Comes in Waves. The whole track list spells out like
Our Sin.
yeah, our only sin was giving them names.
Oh yeah, the sentence. Yeah, this is what I was talking about.
Yeah. They're doing this like surprise thing, but they didn't drop the CD that long either. They dropped this like in fall or like late 2019,
Yeah,
and then they're doing this surprise thing again.
right.
I think it's really cool.
I liked that idea they did with
The names,
the
like the
names
name
of
for the songs to make a
the
sentence.
songs from It Comes in Waves because it makes a sentence. I like that idea.
And the CD was different too. If you actually listen to it through, like it was a different style. They got like they got like a relevant style to their sound again. Like not that they were dying off, but like they kind of went like more like original with it. I thought that was really cool. And these new songs are pretty cool. They got features. The first EP, D, has Aaron Hurd from Jesus Piece on it, and then
There was that girl too, Jess Nix.
Yeah, I forgot what she's from. I know it too. It's slipping my mind, but she's in a hardcore band from Canada. It starts with an M. I can't think of it, but like all the tracks on them, I think they really stand out too. Especially for like I don't know if they're like spending more time on these 2 songs because they're releasing it. It already seems like 2 weeks. So don't quote me that the next one will come out in 2 weeks. But that makes sense if they surprise drop another one maybe. You know what I mean? And just to keep us going.
Right.
I think it sounds I don't know. I think that would be pretty cool. That they keep on that track.
Right.
Other than that, I've pretty much been listening. I listened to the Broadmoor EP. I thought that was really good. That got really slept on. I feel.
Well, I asked you about that. See if you liked it. You said you didn't like it.
No, I did.
Oh, you didn't like that single they did.
No. I did the Broadmoor.
Oh,
EP.
Broadmoor. You know, I'm thinking of fucking
Belmont. You're thinking of Belmont.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Okay. The thing with them is, I feel like that Belmont. Oh, I'm gonna get so much shit for this. I like it. I think it's overproduced.
I liked it.
I like the old stuff though. I don't know.
Right.
I feel like this is overproduced. So, I don't know. That's just me. I know. It kills me because I really like that band too.
You just recently made a status or something, right? For your band, Deadbeat. That because of the whole thing.
So we were gonna tour with a band called Okar, and we were gonna leave.
What, this
March
past Sunday, right?
Yeah, March 21st to the 28th. We were gonna play from Rochester to West Haven, Connecticut, and then we had it all planned out. We pretty much were like, we were like a week away. We had this all planned out for a while and stuff. Like we were like legit ready. Everything's booked. We have all the merch. We got the CDs. We're ready to go. Like everybody's got the time off. Everything's like legit. And then a week to this happening, like to where we're at right now, like a week before we were about to leave, things started getting a little serious here.
With that.
The whole U.S. really, but like we started having to be like, oh, okay, time to call this off because
You don't want to get stranded in another state where you can't.
Yeah,
where there's a travel ban and you can't leave.
that was it. Because like we started thinking like, okay, it's not so much like getting the virus. I mean, which yes, that's a big concern to us too, and like people coming to shows, but like we were like, okay, are people gonna come out? Like, you know, and it stinks because like a lot of people like we like playing like in Long Island, Brooklyn area, and like they were really excited to see us. We were gonna play Queensbury. That was gonna be a really cool show, and like Connecticut, that was gonna be a fun show. Like there was just like a bunch of places like that we have not played before. Ohio, like we wanted to play there. There was some people that wanted to see us, like and just like the timing was like right too. It's kind of funny. Like we just released the CD, like just the stars aligned with it, and then just like all this stuff, and then we're like, okay, well, like we just started seeing other tours canceled and stuff. So like we were like, okay, this is probably not the time to do this, just because. Well, we just didn't want to risk like our health and like people coming to shows health, and it just kind of seemed like.
And you just got some fire merch today.
Yeah, we just spent a lot of money. We're gonna get our big cartel site up. We're having a couple issues with that, but then we're gonna like we'll ship out that, and then we have 2 shows right now, and like I don't know if they're gonna get canceled. I don't know how long this is gonna go on, but we have one in May in Allenstown, PA at Sportsman's Cafe. Our friends in Guitars of Theory are on it, and then in June, I forgot the date in June, but we're playing the Battle of the Bands for iMatter, so that'll be fun. Into the Harbor.
I didn't even know that was happening until like maybe like Friday.
Until I posted that.
Yeah.
I talked about trying to get on it, and then I kind of got the confirmation like shortly before that got announced. But so that'll be kind of cool, But I'm not like. I don't want to say I'm not banking on it. Like I'm excited for these to happen, but I don't know. Like the world's kind of up in chaos right now, so I can't really.
Yeah, you can't really say if something's gonna happen with everything that's going on right now.
Yeah, I mean, I hope it does. I think a lot of these are good opportunities, so definitely excited. And the Battle of the Bands is cool because like, it's not just heavy music. Like a lot of the other bands are like, like pop punk, alternative, or like so it'll be interesting to see how that works because they're
right.
Like I'm used to playing with one kind of genre pretty much, so it'd be cool to see how everything kind of like pans out with that. I think that'll be a lot of fun.
All right, guys, we're gonna end it there. We're gonna be reaching out to you guys soon for possible submission questions or topics. You can follow us on our Facebook page. We're probably gonna be making recently, pretty soon, called Locked In.
You could probably find it once we'll be posted about it, like on our personal pages with Trevor Brown
and Jose Strusenberg.
We'll be posted on there, and if you, just be on the lookout for there if you want to find the page, and then you can give it a like, and then make sure to follow like along with what when we're gonna be posting this. Hopefully, we could like manage to like post like once a week or once every 2 weeks.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for tuning in.
See you guys.